Hey, what's up, y'all? How are you? We're back. I'm gonna say this again. If you clicked on this video and you're clicking away within the next 30 seconds, why did you even click on this video? Huh? Why? No, it's all good. I'm not gonna press y'all anymore, but I might hit y'all up in some more videos and let y'all know, hey, come on, get this message. Love y'all though. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whenever you are, however you are, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate y'all. All right, this time we are talking about ascension. I had someone in my comments ask, how did you do it? You know, how did you find that? And I want you to know that you've done it. All of us. If you're here, if you're listening to this message, you've ascended before. Not necessarily everyone's done it on this plane, but we've done it before. And let me explain. This is a really cool message, so stay with me. I don't know how long this is going to be. I'm going to try to make it as short as possible. I don't know how long this is going to be. I can't promise anything. But I know it's a good message. Because I really do believe we all need to understand what ascension is. Because it's what I truly believe is what we're supposed to do here. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to, there's a deeper meaning behind all of this. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about working, dying, and like going through this whole human drama. Like we think we all don't really know what we're doing. A lot of us don't know what we're doing. You know what I mean? And it's been a big thing where humans like question its own existence, and humans are, you know, trying to figure it out, and you know. But I truly believe that we are here to ascend. There's a spiritual journey that we're here to do. And let me explain how we've done it before. All right, so we're gonna talk about the birds and the bees, the air and the water. I'm just kidding. The sperm and the egg, y'all. Sperm and the egg, y'all. Look at his ancestors are out today. Look at them. All right, y'all. So if you've been here, if you made it here, if you are an earthling, if you exist here, you have ascended from that state of like, you know, being a sperm, you know, and fertilizing the egg. And in my opinion, that's what ascension is. It's fertilizing the egg. Again, here on this plane. So this is actually pretty cool, y'all. But this is, you know, my theory, because, you know, whatever. But at the same time, this is how I found mine. You know what I'm saying? This is how I got to my state. Wow, look at the ancestors. They're out. Hey, like I can feel it in my whole body. Like they're excited. I'm excited. Okay, so you've done it before, right? Sperm and the egg, right? So like the sperms, they are trying to fertilize the egg, even though they don't even know that they're supposed to fertilize the egg. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's like millions of sperms. You know what I'm saying? To one egg. And you know, and sometimes, you know, two, you know, when twins and stuff happen. But like I really believe that we're all like more like complicated or advanced sperms here on top of Earth. And in my opinion, Earth is the cosmic egg. You know what I'm saying? We're doing it on as above, so below. We're doing it again. You know what I'm saying? But on Earth, it's the macro. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to like, you know, in the womb. But get this, y'all. Get this. So we're all like, you know, sperms, right? Sperms are like, you know, male and female. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they have the encoding of both, right? It's like the spirit more so than, you know, the sperms themselves cannot, you know, have sex with one another. You know what I'm saying? They cannot create more life. You know what I'm saying? The sperms are more of like a spiritual aspect of it. Just like you know, let me kind of compartmentalize this a little bit, but you know, there's a lot of sperms that, you know, go through the process, but only, you know, one, sometimes two, you know, are the ones that are like fertilized, right? So you know, if you look at sperms, like they're moving, you know what I'm saying? They're alive. You know, some of them may know where they're going, some of them may not, you know what I'm saying? But they're swimming, and we've all done it. We've all been one out of millions of sperms that like fertilize the egg, right? All of us, you know what I'm saying? We've all done it. So there's an aspect of who we are intrinsically that has done this before, you know what I'm saying? But not all of us are aware of that, and not all of us want to be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? This message isn't for everybody, but if you're listening to this, I hope that you get something from this, right? So just bear with me, man, because like, there's been a lot of programming on it, so it's kind of hard for some people to kind of like understand where I'm coming from, but like just bear with me, right? So like the egg itself, in order for a sperm to enter it, the egg has to allow it to, right? We have all seen the image of an egg with a bunch of sperms all like around it, but only one sperm is allowed to enter, right? Because it tunes in with that frequency of the egg, right? So like we've all done that before, you know what I'm saying? So what we have to do is do that again here. This is the egg, right? This is the egg. Just like how all the sperms are trying to find the egg, but the whole time it's all happening inside of a woman's body. The whole time these sperms are moving around, they're inside of a woman's body, you know what I'm saying? The whole time that they're looking for this, they're inside the woman's body, but they don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's happening on such a small, like a micro level that, there's no way they can know they're inside of another person that they're actually about to become into, you know what I'm saying? Like at that point, all they know is their sperms, you know what I'm saying? And it also takes divine timing and everything too, because men, we ejaculate, you know what I'm saying, multiple times without it actually, being in a woman or being, you know what I'm saying, like when she's fertile, or like, when she's like, released an egg. So it takes divine timing too, you know what I'm saying? So but we've all aligned with that. All of us have made it through and have been that, the one. So, if we're a bunch of sperms like trying to find the egg, right? Not everybody even finds the egg, right? A lot of sperms are just like looking around and like, hey, it's over here. Follow me. I'm going this way. Which way are you going? You know what I'm saying? Because like you can't necessarily find the egg by just following every other sperm, right? You can't be like, hey, I'm gonna just follow this sperm wherever he's going, I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But like he'll be the one to fertilize the egg and you won't. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like, okay, well then you're discarded. You know what I'm saying? Like then you got to do this whole thing again. You know what I'm saying? In a way. So like it's not really for you to follow what other people are doing. It's not necessarily for you to, listen to what everybody's like saying for you to do in life, because they don't even know. A lot of people don't even know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't know what we're doing. A lot of us are all trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But that's a part of the mystery. You know what I'm saying? Her mystery. And just like how I believe that, when all the sperms are looking for the egg, it's happening inside of a female's body. The same thing I believe is happening here, just like space. I see as the feminine, the whole like the black, the dark, things encompassing all of this, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, is the feminine energy, you know what I'm saying? And we're trying to do this again. And, just like how, if sperms were intelligent, they'd be like, hey, like, I know what's going on. It's over here. Follow me. Or, hey, like, I don't know what everybody else is doing, but I'm gonna just hang out right here, you know what I'm saying? And just like sleep, you know what I'm saying? But like, there's different ways to find the egg. I'm sure everybody's had a different way. Everybody had to find it on their own. If not, be one of many that were surrounding the egg and, had to tune into that frequency, because it's not about tuning into the other sperm's frequency. You got to tune into the egg's frequency. You know what I'm saying? So here, the planet is alive. Earth is alive, yo. Earth is alive. If I eat any of this stuff, it'll help me keep alive. Obviously, not everything's built for me, like my biology, but like Earth is alive. She is alive. If you don't know that, then I'm sorry, y'all. Like, y'all gotta go back to the basics, man. Y'all gotta go back to the basics, man. But she's alive, man. Like, this planet is alive. There's a frequency to it. Like, all this stuff that you get, like, a lot of this creativity, if you look at the expanseness of Earth, you look at all the mountains and all the deserts and all of the animals, the toucans and the dolphins and the cheetahs, like, there is such a broad range of everything. There's such a wide range of spices. There's such a wide range of fish. There's such a wide range of everything. You know what I'm saying? That is like the creativity, you know what I'm saying? That is the diversity, you know what I'm saying? That is what we have inside of us that allows us to come up with different ideas and to, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a sort of creative, free, wild energy that she has, that we have as well, you know what I'm saying? But you got to tune into her. There's a frequency, and I had to tune into her myself, you know what I'm saying? There is a frequency she has. You have to listen, though. All of us, we have to listen to her. You know what I'm saying? The only way you can listen to her is by You have to get to a place where you're really still, internally and externally. You have to become, but you also, there's also the chakras too. You have to align. There's a balance of masculine and feminine in all of your chakras. You got 7 chakras, 3 lower chakras, 3 higher chakras, and your heart chakra that's in the middle. Your heart chakra is like the bridge. If you can get from your lower 3 into your heart chakra, then like, in my opinion, like you're well on the way. A lot of people have a hard time of getting to that heart chakra and getting out of the ego. And the heart chakra, like the key to it, I'm like giving y'all all the secrets, man, because like we're all supposed to do this on our own, like, you know what I'm saying? But like a lot of us are having a hard time figuring this out. So I'm here to try to like bridge the gap, you know what I'm saying? But the heart chakra, the key to the heart chakra, like, but y'all got to go through everything. If you don't even know if you don't know your chakras, start with the root. Like you got to start with the root, because like you can't, you know, you can't branch out without roots, you know what I'm saying? You can't bear fruit without roots, you know what I'm saying? So like you have to start with the root chakra, you know what I'm saying? And go up from there. The tree of life, this is, you know what I'm saying? But the heart, the key to the heart, because that's one of the trickiest things to get to, is understanding that everyone else and you are the same. You know, like we are the same. If you look at anyone else and you see them, like you can't be everything at once. You can't be everywhere at once, as like in the masculine like entity, right? Like as the masculine, like, you know, body, deity, I guess. Like the masculine aspect of it, right? Like, like you have, we all come from different wombs, right? I can't be born from every woman at every different time, you know what I'm saying? There's an aspect of us that is born at different times, and different women in different families, and that all creates a different version of the personality of the human, of the man and the woman, you know what I'm saying? We're just different people from different times and different places, you know what I'm saying? But if you understand that, that's where the heart chakra opens up, because then you won't be looking at people in a way to where you see them as different. You won't see that separation. You'll see people as you. And if you're making fun of people, or you look at people in a certain way that's like you're thinking about them in a bad way, then that's taken away from you. If you understand that, I'm like, hey, you're ugly, you're fat. I'm calling myself ugly and fat, you know what I'm saying? If you don't understand that yet, then you're not gonna unlock that heart chakra, you know what I'm saying? So check this out. A lot of people aren't ready for that yet, but you know, some people are, and some people have already passed that. But here's the thing about ascending, and I'm correlating it to the sperm and the egg, right? So you have to tune into her frequency, right? You know, Earth, you know, the mother nature, you know what I'm saying? Like she is the balance, you know what I'm saying? But like you can't, like I said, you can't get to your divine masculine without going through the divine feminine, you know what I'm saying? She is like the gatekeeper. Like he is the all, like the above, right? She is like everything, right? Like, but you can't get to him without going through her, you know what I'm saying? Like she's the one that like makes sure your heart is in the right place, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a power with him, like the power source, right? He's like the power source that's the computer plugs into, and she's the motherboard that like disperses it, you know what I'm saying? And like in its right place and puts everything, you know what I'm saying? So get this, y'all. I don't want this video to be too long, but these things are like dense concepts, you know what I'm saying? Like these things have been holding us back for eons, you know what I'm saying? So like it's not about me, it's not about the time right now, it's honestly about the message and like getting you to lock in with yourself and with the energy around you. But in order for you to tune into her, you have to balance yourself out. You have to balance yourself out in the correct way, in the natural way, which is in the chakras. But they don't teach you about that in school. They don't teach you about the chakras, you know what I'm saying? They teach you about, you know, how to work for people and you know, the history of man and, you know, this and that, but they don't teach you about who you are. Like the chakras that we have, like the caterpillar and the butterfly, like we are trained to be caterpillars for our whole life, even though we have the ability to become a butterfly. Like we do, like truly, like that's what the angel is about, you know what I'm saying? But the world wants to keep us in a caterpillar state where we're just consuming. I'm consuming whatever they want to feed us, and they're making money off of us just being consumption based, you know what I'm saying? But like these are also sperms that think that they figured it out. So it's like, hey, this sperm, you know, these sperms got like this whole like little roost going on over here. We got a group of sperms over here that are like doing their own thing, and they're like, yo, like forget the egg, it's all about us, you know what I'm saying? Like, but they're all gonna die, you know what I'm saying? The sperm, like, it's not everlasting life, you know what I'm saying? You're not ascending to the next plane, you're you're just, you know, dilly-dallying here, and then, you know, it's over. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, like that's what it was all about. It's all about us just having fun. Like, ooh, like, you know what I'm saying? That's like not becoming the divine, to be divine. You know what I'm saying? Not finding your way back to the divine, but we're going upwards, right? So like, you know, and there might be people who find the egg, sperms that are on the egg, but they're surrounding the egg and they don't know how to get in. So they're like, well, this is my part of the egg. You got your part of the egg. We all got a part of the egg, just like the planet. Like, oh, this is mine. Like, I control. This is my state. This is my country. This is this. You know what I'm saying? When we are supposed to be, aligning ourselves with the frequency of the egg. And when we do, she will rise up within you. You know what I'm saying? There's a frequency. You will hear it. I promise you. You will hear it internally. I heard it. There's a frequency here. It's a pulse. It's constantly going. There's a pulse. There really is a pulse under everything. But we have so many things going on. Sirens, airplanes, cars, people yelling, all this noise. You know what I'm saying? But you have to like be able to tune out the noise and tune into her. You know what I'm saying? That's really how you find your way to ascend. But in order for you to get yourself to a space where you can hear her, you do have to clear out your chakras. You do have to balance your chakras. You know what I'm saying? And I will go over the chakras, but the chakras in a nutshell are, you have seven different energy spaces within yourself, and they govern all aspects of your life, just like how we have 7 colors, and everything that you're looking at are the combinations of the different 7 colors. You know what I'm saying? The 7 tones of music, or the 7 keys of music, like it's just a combination of all these 7 keys, right? Like your life experience is a combination of all these 7 energies that are playing out, spiritual energies that are playing out outwardly. You know what I'm saying? And your what's going on with your life's like drama or whatever you got going on. So like, take the time, listen to the planet, listen to her. She is alive. She's been alive. We are the masculine, the toxic masculine is killing her because he's not figuring it out. He's not understanding. He's trying to use her for himself. He's trying to control her. He's trying to take the oil out of her. He's trying to take everything out of her that is valuable, and not replace anything, not replenish anything, not give anything back, not listen to her. You know what I'm saying? That's the toxic side of masculinity. You know what I'm saying? And it comes out on both sides. Like feminine, the women have toxic masculinity as well, because it's karmic. But she can embody that as well. You know what I'm saying? But we all have to understand that and have to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of toxic masculinity, derives from fear. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to die. The sperm doesn't want to die, but it knows it's going to die, but it doesn't know. When it doesn't know what it's supposed to do, and it doesn't know like where eternal life is, it's going to be just afraid and want everybody to like feel what it's feeling, and all this stuff, because it hasn't found her yet. You know what I'm saying? On a deeper level, he's still a boy. He's not the divine masculine yet. He's still, and you can be a man, you know what I'm saying? But there's a difference between like being in the divine masculine and like being like a man, because a man does the work, he shows up, but there's an aspect where on a higher level, like the divine masculine has to know how the divine feminine is and who she is. You know what I'm saying? And how to find her over and over, because like you're gonna have to do it in every lifetime that you're in. Every dimension, whatever that you're in, it's these energies, you know what I'm saying? You have to like, all this out here, outwardly, think of it like a bubble in a way. Like, this is God, you know what I'm saying? All of this, like, this is God, like the existence itself, you know what I'm saying? God is in everything, you know what I'm saying? So like, you have to listen to it all. You have to look at it like a bubble. You have to look at it like a movie or a bubble that's constantly like interacting with you, rather than just like looking, oh, I'm here, I'm there. Like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't see the experience as like kind of coming towards us, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's an aspect of our reality that is, y'all, if you get it, I hope you understand, you know what I'm saying? As far as like being like the bubble, you know what I'm saying? Like being in the middle of it, but understanding that like the environment around you is kind of like her speaking to you in different ways. So like God, you know what I'm saying? But God is a mix of both of them, you know what I'm saying? It takes the masculine and the feminine, you know what I'm saying? The masculine is the things that you can sense and measure and so forth. But you got to go through her. You really have to go through her to ascend. And women, y'all got to find yourselves too. You have to listen to yourself. You have to listen to her, you know what I'm saying? The divine mother, because we all have a masculine aspect to us that has to die. But in order to ascend, like we did here, right? The sperm the sperm, and I'm gonna wrap this up as soon as I can, but when the sperm and the egg combine, when the masculine and the feminine combine, right, it goes into a place that's well beyond what they were in before, well beyond what any of the other sperms like thought that was possible. You know what I'm saying? Because you become the thing that is now creating that, you know what I'm saying? That experience. So like that's what ascending is. It's like we are constantly going upwards, but it's finding the male and the masculine and the feminine, finding each other over and over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's a very beautiful thing. It's a very beautiful thing. But you know, the male, the masculine has to seek her, has to find her, you know, out in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? And then when he does, that's not the end of the job. You know what I'm saying? He has to tune into her. He has to listen to her. You know what I'm saying? It's like he has to protect that union. You know what I'm saying? And then give himself up to her. You know what I'm saying? But he will come out on the other side, you know what I'm saying, bigger and better than ever than he could ever possibly imagine. Or like, I'm just saying, he has the masculine, you know what I'm saying? But like all of us, you know what I'm saying? But we are ascending, you know what I'm saying? But you know, a lot of the world wants to program us and keep us in this space. And that's kind of what the caterpillar turning into the butterfly is, right? You know what I'm saying? Like the stillness is like the feminine energy the caterpillar like has to like submit to, you know what I'm saying? And work on itself, you know what I'm saying? And then when it emerges from the other end, it's something beyond what it was even thought it was possible before, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. I hope this helps some people out there, man, because we need it. We need it, y'all. You know. I hope the length of the video hasn't changed too much of y'all's ability to lock in with me, but yeah, anyways, I love y'all. I'll see if I can post another video today. We'll see if something hits on my heart, but yeah, take care.